Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to some more Startup Company with me, Dalsu. Slow starts, humble beginnings, but we are growing by the hour, and we're just going to continue doing what we're doing. So let's grab another contract because we don't have one right now. Super important. And what do we want this guy to do? He really sucks. He's gotten better now that we've given him a manager, but we will need to send him on vacation very soon. What time is it? You don't really have time to do a network component. I suppose you could start work on one, though, and finish it tomorrow. So we'll do that. She's also making a network component. He's making graphics components. I'm going to switch to wireframe for a minute, just so I have like kind of an even number of everything. Is there anything else you can do? Not really. Getting a -4 mood penalty for being at 96, so it's inverse. That makes sense. So we're just waiting on that contract, but it seems the sales guy has gone home for the day. It's probably about time to think about getting a second sales guy. We only are allowed to have 8 desks in this office space. So with that in mind, it's going to be very important to upgrade before too long. We can't do it right now because we're short on cash and we owe. But as soon as we start getting some more lucrative contracts, we'll be fine. This one's for $3,000. And all we need is a few blueprint components, which my designer can easily make. So we're going to pause that. We're going to say switch to blueprint. And he's going to knock that out in just about 2 hours. So that'll be great. Meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead, I think, and recruit another sales executive. I'm a little worried about doing that, though, honestly, because doing 2 contracts with as many people as I have right now is going to be kind of tricky. It just depends on what the contracts are. We can always refuse the contracts if we don't like them. We're also going to need a lead designer here to put some modules together into more complex modules. So that's a thing we're going to have to deal with. We also need to pay back our loan at some point. We're pretty far away from doing that. Look at this. This is the kind of thing we want. We already have everything we need, so we're going to accept contract and deliver now for a tidy sum. And you go straight back into looking for a contract. Some people are going to need to go on vacation soon, so that might spur me to hire some more guys. But I've only got 3 more that I can hire, so just keep that in mind. All right, we've got almost everything here except for a UI component. Great price tag on that one. So we are going to snag that up immediately. And do we let this guy finish his network component? The UI component is pretty easy, so I guess we'll let him finish. He's not going to be able to finish today anyway. What's the deal? 23 hours left. He's already gone home. She's still working until 5. So we're just going to have to knock this out tomorrow. Should be fine. It's going to be kind of close, and it is high urgency. So I might... We've got 7 hours left. And it takes him 2 hours to do that. This one should only be another 2 hours. I think we'll be okay. This is a little bit risky not canceling this, but I hate to lose all that progress. Alright, we're going to go straight into this. Should be easily done. She's also doing network components. I think she went on to auto repeat automatically because I had not told them to do auto repeat. Do we want to switch her from network components and leave her on auto repeat? Let's do let's get her doing UIs as well. That way we'll build up a few. And we can honor this contract right now. Great. So we get lead developer access and we get some more furniture. And our money's starting to grow a little bit, which is great. So I got to make a decision soon. because people are going to start to want to go on vacation. And I hope it doesn't all happen at once. I think I'm going to send this guy first because he's quite low in his mood. And yeah, we'll send him. He's not needed that badly. How about you? How's your mood? Yeah, you need to go as well. So what we'll do is we'll send this person. We'll hire a new salesperson, I think. It sucks that we have to pay for recruitment, but we got to. So we'll hire a new one of those. We'll send this person on vacation. It sucks. We're not going to have a contract for a minute, but this chick is just steady cranking out stuff, so I'm going to switch him to back end. Or whatever that is. Back end, yeah. And let's see. This should do well. We'll go ahead and assign him there and have him start looking for a contract. Our office does need some decor, but I'm sort of hoping to save up to be able to pay off my loans first. Okay, so all we're missing here is one encryption, which doesn't take long at all. So we're going to switch her to encryption. Should we do it now? We have 30 hours left. She's about to go home anyway. Yeah, we'll let her finish that. She actually doesn't go home until 5, I forgot. So she can get started on this and then finish it up tomorrow. Should be good. Do we want to make any changes here? Yeah, go back to wireframe. Get us a few more of those. Looking good. Yeah, we should be fine with this. All she's got to do is finish that. He's slowing down a bit. All right, we're going to have this. Just a second. Almost done. All right, great. So we got that done. We need a new contract. See what I mean? It's a little grindy at start, but you know, I love the way it scales and how it gets more and more complicated as time goes on, as all good games do. Again, the part we're missing is the encryption. And she's already working on that, so we got that covered. She's going to work on that until 5 o'clock, so she's got another 2 hours of progress, and then she'll be able to finish it up tomorrow. Great. Some of these contracts are a little bit low in price, but that's okay. You got to earn your stripes. I do want to create a product before too long, but I need a lead designer at least. It's probably where my next desk is going to go. She has turned to slightly unhappy, but she finished the encryption, so we'll snag that $2,000, which is not really worth it. Now she might have a little trouble if we get a big order like that, because we're sort of like run out of our stockpiles a little bit. Let's see. All right, so we're missing a database component, a graphics component, and an encryption component. And 29 hours. I just don't think we're going to be able to do that with one developer, because I'm pretty sure these take 6 or 7 hours. We can get a graphics component easily. I wish it would let you see how long each one takes when you're here, but I'm going to decline. And I'm actually going to switch him to graphics components because I just realized we're out. And we're going to search for a different contract. He'll be back from vacation soon. I could use my extra space for another developer if I really wanted to go balls to the wall. Alright, this is going to be tough too. 29 hours left. Why are they giving me such short... I just don't think I could do it with what I've got right now. I've got to get the... Oh yeah, I can't do this at all because this requires a lead developer. Give me something a little easier, please. I'm going to switch him from encryption to network, or her rather. Give me something simple, please. That's not too bad. Except we don't have a lead designer. All right. Well, we're going to have to fix that because it seems like most of the contracts coming in now are going to require a lead designer. So we're going to need to go here and spend a little money on recruiting one. Lead developer, anyway. And by tomorrow, we should have somebody. So this person is a strong candidate. And we'll have to spend the $3,000 for the desk. And we'll put him right there. All right, now we can do slightly more complicated things. Let's go ahead and unlock some stuff so he can be doing something. Yeah, go ahead and do an interface model for us. Module. Rather. Alright, so we got access to a new contract now. Hopefully it's something good. This is not too bad. We have 29 hours to do 2 UI components. UI components are easy, I believe, and it's pretty lucrative. I'm going to switch you straight away to that. And that's going to take you just 3 hours, so it should be no problem. It's the beginning of the day. You got plenty of time. All right, this guy's back now, which is great news. He still sucks. We should really replace him. But whatever. We'll set him to making network modules. We're going to need those for a whole lot of things. So we'll do that. And we're going to send her on vacation real soon. Let's see. This person is also back. Excellent. All right. Can we do this? I don't see that being a big problem. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see that being a huge issue. She's about to finish another one of these. That's what we need, right? And he's working on this. So that's all good. We've got plenty of time. Go ahead and submit that one. And we're going to need a back-end component as well because we just sold it. So I think that's what we want her on. She's not going to be able to finish it today, though. That's a little bit iffy. We got some people idling here. I think we probably need to adjust our manager from managing. I guess this is fine. If you upgrade her, which we can't do yet because we're not tier 5. Once we get to tier 5, we can upgrade her. She can handle 5 employees, which will be much better. So let's go ahead and look for a new contract with you. And why don't you... I want you to do something, but I don't want you to take anything important away. So you can do that. That's all made from the designer. And we've got plenty of everything there. So good. You're making backend component. You're making network component. So we're going to need a database and another network, which we should be fine. I wish you would have finished that, though, before you went home. All right. See, all these things require other things, and they use them up. So you got to be really careful with this guy. All right, we got to finish this damn contract. We got 11 hours. It's only medium urgency, though. All right, he finished network. Wrong button. So one more network. And finish the back end. And then switch to database, and we should be good. All right, we've got interface modules. We've got wireframe components. We've got these graphics. The only thing is we need another network one because we're about to sell our last one. This is going to be tricky. All right, so all we need is a database component and a network component. He's working on the network component. Should be no problem. She wants to switch to database. She should be able to get that. Meanwhile, this guy's doing nothing because whatever I tell him to do, he's going to suck up my resources. And I don't want that. I can't do my contracts if he does that. Okay, so we could deliver on this one early. This one's in 7 hours. This one's high urgency, though. Anyway, all we need is another network component, right? Which he's going to be working on anyway and can finish tomorrow. All right, we should be good. Yeah. No problem there. So all we need is a network component, which he's currently doing. Do we want to keep you on database? Yeah, why not? We want you to find us another contract. Sweet. Do we want you to do anything? I don't know. I think we ought to start looking at our projects here in a second. I really would like to pay the loan off first, though. 31 hours, medium urgency. That's not too bad. $5,600. All we need is a UI and a backend. Yeah, we'll take that. Do we want to let these guys finish? It's pretty late in the day, so we probably let them finish what they're doing. How about you? Do we want to make a switch? Nah, we're good. All right, she's done. She needs to go on vacation, though. Damn, that's going to suck. All right. So we want to turn this one in first. With our network component, should be good. Then we're going to need a UI and a backend. So I want you to do backend before you go home, hopefully, but I know you won't. He's already left for the day. Shit. This one's going to be kind of close, and it's high urgency. It's only got an hour left. Better finish it, man. Finish it. Finish it. Oh, it's going to be close. Okay. Yeah, we just barely got it. 0 hours left. Thank God. All right. Now we need a UI component and a backend module. Oh. So we need another network component and a backend component. She's doing the backend component. He's doing the networking component. That's as good as we can get it. Although it's kind of looking like we might fail this one. Yeah, I think we're going to fail this one. So I'm going to have to go ahead and cancel it. That sucks, man. So I don't know, as far as your reputation when you cancel, I don't think it takes a hit, but it does cost money. And so instead of making money, you lose money. I'm not much of a businessman, but you know, I'm pretty sure that's bad. All right, so I think we ought to build up some network components. I think we ought to send her on vacation. Yeah, and then I think we ought to look at... I'm thinking we ought to look at creating a product. Now, we're pretty limited in what we can create right now because we don't have frameworks. But we can go ahead and like grab the market because apparently, and I'm not 100% sure how this works, but you do have competitors who are hosting other things and have total users of varying amounts. So the goal is to get a bunch of users for your social media, your shopping platform. I'm going to say social media. I'm going to call it Fake Book. And we're going to go ahead and create it. No frameworks. You can read about frameworks here. Basically just allow you to make your product better over time. And you got to pay attention to this because it looks like mobile is the main thing here. With web kind of small behind, and then desktop is almost nothing. So we want a mobile landing page and a web landing page. And we're going to go ahead and create it. Now, in order to launch it, we need some modules. We need 2 front-end modules for each of these. So we need 4, and then we need 2 input modules. So the first thing I'm going to do is 4 front-end modules. So that means I need to unlock this. That's going to cost a little money. And I need UI components and front-end modules. So I need 4 of these essentially. And then I need to have my friend here start making UI components. And we're not going to be able to take any contracts. In fact, I think it's a great time for you to go on vacation as well. Because we're not going to be taking any contracts. right now. All right. We do need your stuff, though, to make these. So I don't know if we'll actually be able to launch or not. But I'm going to keep cranking these out as long as I can. Just hope everybody comes back from vacation soon. All right, let's unpause it. He's going to work on these interface modules. And as soon as he gets some UI components, he will transform them into front-end modules. And then we also need input modules, which require UI components and back-end components. So it's complicated to get this thing off the ground, as you can see. Probably we'll do it in pieces. We're just getting started right now. But it's going to take quite a lot of doing. So we'll go ahead and start making this front-end module. And we'll take contracts probably as soon as these two guys get back. And I do have one more desk available. I should probably give it to a developer, I'm thinking. A better developer. Alright, do me one more of those. But money's going to be tight, especially if we don't run any contracts for the next couple days, which is what it's looking like. It's possible we might be able to sell them stuff we already have, but I don't know. We're about to level up, which means we'll be able to upgrade our manager to manage more people, which is going to be awesome, because it also gives you a bigger bonus, as far as I can tell. Alright, so we've got some front-end modules, only 2, which is not enough. We need 2 more, which is going to require another one of these, which means we're out of wireframe components, which means we're stuck because this person's on vacation. Although I think it's all we really need for right now. So we have quite a few UI components. Is there anything else we need that we should assign our lone developer to? We need these. So UI components and backend components. We have 5 UIs and 2 backends. Let's switch to backends. So we might be able to do this. So we need 2 of these. And this is not to mention the fact that your product is not really going to grow unless you upgrade it and also market it. So we're not going to be able to hire a marketer because we're not going to have enough desk space without upgrading. So we're going to want to upgrade pretty soon. I think what we'll probably do is just get this thing started. And then as we move along, we'll focus on getting enough contracts to upgrade. Should be possible if we don't pay back our loan. Let me pause it here. Median building is 35 up front, and the rent's slightly higher, but that'll be okay. So I think once we have about 35 in the bank, so we just unlocked Researcher, and it doesn't actually say this, but we also unlocked the ability to upgrade our manager, and then give her 5 people to manage. So definitely going to do the lead designer. I don't really care about managing these people, but why not? Alright, so these guys are still not back yet. He's making a front-end module, the last one. Somehow it turned on auto-repeat when I assigned him as a manager. Alright, now we want input modules, so we're going to have to spend a little upfront money there. So do it twice, and then we're pretty much ready to launch. It's not going to be anything special at launch, and probably won't even make any money. It'll probably make like $30 a day or some crap. Alright, she's back, and she's doing back end. We don't want that. We want probably encryption. And since she's back, I'm going to go ahead and search for contracts with these two. And hopefully they get better contracts now. Alright, so we're ready to launch. Boom. So we'll start to get users. The hype is up because we just released it. Without marketing, the hype's going to die down very quickly. But we will want to upgrade things. It does give some extra hype here and there. But for right now, what I want is some contracts because I need to generate some more money. Do I let you idle? My graphics designer is back. Do that. Okay. Let's check this contract. Perfect. We got everything already. Not very much money, but I'll take what I can get. And this one is a bidding contract. This is something I haven't done before. It'll be a little bit hard for me to pull this together, though, so probably going to decline. Search for a new contract. Looks like the manager is going to need to go on vacation soon. They still are automated when she's on vacation, but yeah, she's got to go. I think they'll quit if they get into the red. But I don't think you get the speed bonus, so that kind of sucks. This one we can probably do. 2 database components. All right, we got plenty of time. I'll switch her to database. And we need a UI module. We'll get him to switch to that in just a second. All right, switch to the UI component. Man, he's at 61. Jesus Christ, he sucks. You know, it's probably going to be worth it to run a recruitment drive and try to get somebody better than him. He's just so bad. Let's get someone better. You're going to be fired, dude. Bruce. Collect your things, dude. Alright, so we're going to fire him. You're fired. Boom, he's out. Alright, who's in? We got Lou Strickland. There we go. She's a diversity hire. Idling. And we want her to do... See, this is what sucks. You got to retrain him to do everything. Alright, do that for now. She's so much faster, though. Good God. You can also upgrade them, and then they can get some of this stuff. Alright, we want you managed as well. I don't know if we can assign... Yeah, we can. Okay. So you are going to work on these. And auto-repeat, please. And contracts going to go out very soon. We just need one more database component. As soon as everyone decides to show up to work. Alright, we should be able to ship out this contract now. But as you can see, we are probably spending more money than we're making, really. But that's okay, we're going to do our best here. High urgency, 24 hours. We need an interface module and a UI component to complete it. Should be easy. Let's get started with the interface module. And what else? A UI we're already working on. So that's going to be easy. All right. Oh, and we need a graphics design because we spent our last one to make an interface module. Go ahead and take a look at the new contract, which is pretty easy. But it doesn't pay much. Let's bid at 33,000, 3,100 rather. All right, cool. So we got it. It's not a great contract, but we're going to have to just make some interface modules. So one more. Of course, we don't have the graphics component yet. Of course, so we can't do it right away. We're just waiting on this graphics component, and then it'll go out. Man, you're slowing down there, guy. All right, so we're going to send this one out. And we're immediately going to have to make 2 of these. Problem being is we don't have graphic components. How long do they take? Man, I didn't realize they take so long. We're not going to be able to finish this. Shit. We're going to have to cancel. Damn it! That is not how you make money. Alright, you go on vacation. I know you're bummed. And get me a good contract, please. I'm gonna have to send him pretty soon too. Where's he at? Getting kind of low. All right, what do we got? Interface module. All right, we'll send that much. We can do one interface module, I think. Of course we want it. We fucking slave labor over here. All right, as soon as that's done, we're gonna switch you to making that. Front end component. Fake book is doing pretty shitty. The hype is dying down. All right, UI components. What else do we need? Right, encryption. Let's let her finish. She's already got encryption skills. So we'll get her to do that. It's going to take 6 hours. No problem. We'll make some money. Trying to get up to 35 so I can switch. You do get all your money for all the desks back, and you keep all your employees when you move, so that's important to know. You have enough to do another one of these, just go ahead, and then I'll send you on vacation. Hurry, hurry. We're climbing the ladder slowly but surely. I know it feels like we're not, but we are. Okay, deliver that. Now you got to go on vacation. So we can't take anything that requires any, like, complex module, whatever you call these. What do you call them? Modules. These are modules, and these are components. Okay. Anyway, guys, we're about out of time, so I'll see you on the next episode. Cheerio. Bye.